What's going on, y'all? So listen, American, y'all, this episode had me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This episode is the last 10 minutes, girl. I'm sitting here like, hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute, what happened? Okay, so this is episode 2. Don't be afraid of the dark, bitch. How you gonna tell us that? How you really gonna tell us that now? Clowns are creepy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. And then they got them creepy as hell on here. Bitch, I'm just looking like, what the hell? Okay. So, Allie woke up. She thought that her girl or her wife was gonna be in the bed next to her. She heard some noise. And, she thinking it was gonna be Ivy next to her. And it wasn't. It was the clown with like the dicks for the nose, like the three-headed clown or whatever. And so she jumps up out of the bed. Oh my God, Ivy, it's a clown in the bed. Ivy is downstairs chilling, bitch. Okay. Now what? Let me just put this out here. Because y'all was coming up with some good shit. The moral and the theme of this story or this season, as it is with every other season, don't trust nan person on here, okay? Y'all was like, Ivy might have something to do with this shit because the bitch just pops up and, she comes super saver home with shit like that. Y'all said don't trust the goddamn psychiatrist because he just too calm and shit or whatever. I could see he in on some shit too, what else y'all say? Y'all just said don't trust anybody. And I said I agree, bitch. I just don't trust no fucking body on this goddamn show. Because once you feel like somebody is okay, you an okay character, bitch, you in cahoots, okay? You be like, ain't that about a bitch? I didn't even see that shit coming. But I should have. But I should have. So shame on me, bitch. Okay. So the little boy, she go down there. She telling Ivy what's going on. Ivy looking around and all that stuff. Of course you ain't gonna find nothing because Ivy especially thinks that, girl, my baby is going crazy as fuck, okay? She need to take her medication. I'm just gonna put up with this shit for now. But bitch, I don't know how long I'm gonna take this, okay? Because she is doing the absolute most. Alright? And they don't find nothing. But then we go into Lil Ozzy room. Lil Ozzy is having what may appears to be a nightmare. But at first, see, this is what gets us. When it starts, we don't know that it's like a nightmare or if it's really real because it starts off as if it's real. All right. All of a sudden, he wakes up and Twisty the Clown is up in there. Bitch, can you imagine waking up just to go take a goddamn piss or to get a sip of water and seeing some shit like that, bitch, girl, that'd be my like, let me put the covers back on myself and let me try this again. Okay, you're still there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna find a way to get out of this bitch, or bitch, go ahead and just kill me, cause ain't nowhere for me to go. You looking like you looking, and I'm looking like I'm looking, and bitch, it's not a fair advantage. So you got your knife and shit. Just go ahead, do what you're gonna do, bitch. That probably would have been me. Okay, I would have probably hit you a couple times, but I already know, it's just not gonna work out on my end. But anyway, I'm just fucking saying, okay, I gotta be real with y'all. All of a sudden, another clown come up in there, the triple face clown, and they trying to get him. He runs into the bathroom, locks the doors, he gets in the tub. They bust the door down and he's screaming or whatever. So Ivy and Allie come up there. Mind you, Allie just had a fucking breakdown thinking that a clown was in the bed next to her, okay? Like a whole ass clown with 3 fucking faces that got a dick for nose. You know what I'm saying? And you went down here screaming to Ivy about what's going on. We don't see nothing. So I guess since you don't see nothing, you like, bitch, let's get it in. And that's exactly what they was doing. That seems so ill placed to me. It didn't fit in for me. Okay. I was like, so you go through all this. I guess the excitement of being scared kind of turned you on. So let me go on ahead since look, Oz is in the bed asleep. But I stopped that. Okay. All Ivy could do was get a hand on the boob. She couldn't even get down in the drawers yet because they heard little Oz screaming. They had to go wake him up. He was having a little night terror. And little Winter come over there, and Winter gotta go. Winter gotta go. Winter gotta fucking go. 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 Okay? That bitch is evil as fuck. Listen, earmuffs. If y'all seen Scream Queen, that's what she come off of, okay? Earmuffs. Alright? And Oh my god, the way that she acted on Screen Queens is the same way she's acting on here, devoid of all emotions. Okay, devoid of all fucking emotions. And she's pinky swearing with him and doing that same thing that her and Kai did. You got to tell the truth and how you feel about being scared. You're afraid to look at the house next door. He pissed off at her that people, she wouldn't allow him to really tell the cops what was going on, and that people don't believe her, don't believe him. And she was like, it's not that they don't believe you, they just think that you imagined it. Bitch, they don't believe me. It's the same thing. Semantics. That little boy is smart. He was like, you're not gonna get me caught up in this shit, okay? You can use your wordness, but bitch, I can read between the lines and understand what it is, okay? And so they did all that shit. And, trying to tell him not to be a little pussy or a little bitch. I said, he is a child, okay? He is a child going through some shit. He don't know what's going on. Bitch, let's get on to Kai ass since we talking about him. Kai, didn't I tell y'all? Didn't we say that some fuck shit was finna happen with that video? Kai provoked those men because they are Mexican or could possibly be Mexican. We don't even know if they are Mexicans or whatever, but you're gonna provoke them. You throw a piss-filled condom at them. You're slurring and doing all these racial shit at them, and they went over there in a rush and attacked your ass because you threw that condom and piss on them. So of course they're gonna retaliate. I saw nothing wrong with them beating your ass, but of course you're gonna have somebody, like I said, that's working with Kai, okay, to start filming at the exact moment when the attack actually happened on him. Okay, to make it seem as if he's a hopeless, harmless victim that was just sought out and was minding his own business and got attacked by a group of so-called immigrants, illegal aliens, that they like to fucking say. I cannot stand when a person say that, okay? Alien is something that is foreign, not human in my mind, okay? These people are fucking people. DNA, bone structure, blood flow, all of that stuff, okay? So stop saying illegal aliens, you dumb bitches. But anyway, he gets to get put all on the news, saying, surrounded by this narrative that what Donald Trump is saying, these people coming into this country illegally, they're rapists, they're criminals, they're this, they're that. Kai is literally on the porch of the on the steps of the, I guess, the the county building, jail building, whatever the fuck, talking about this and relaying this, reiterating this damn thing that Donald Trump said about the, Mexicans coming in, doing all this stuff, being rapists and killers and stuff. And now because of the Chains murder and that he's gone, he wants to run for the councilman, to alleviate these fears and all this stuff. And I said, oh my goodness. Then you get this couple who supposedly have filmed the attack, this man and this woman, and they're talking about it and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here like, y'all in on this shit. This same couple is the couple that just fucking moved in right across the street in the Chain's house. So coincidentally and so fucking fast. And then they bring in barrels of shit. Now I'm not a forensic scientist. I'm not in the FBI. I'm not on the police force. I'm not a detective or whatever. But I done looked at enough episodes of Snap and on ID channel and all that shit, okay, to know when you see barrels like that, 9 out of 10, it's some type of dissolving, fluids and shit like that to dissolve a goddamn body, bitch, okay? I know what the fuck that's about. I'm sitting here like, Allie, get your nose out of there. This bitch sees them and then he come out in this damn suit, that look like he about to exterminate some shit or do some fucking scientist projects or something like that, like a cleanup crew or whatever. And I'm like, Allie, get your ass out the fucking window. You are, crazy as fuck as it is. Stop this shit. You don't need no more delusions on your soul. This bitch gonna go across the street to the fucking house and look in the window. Now, if there was black folks, we would have been called. They called the cops on us as soon as we stepped out the fucking door and stepped slightly on their grass, bitch. I'm just sitting here like, Allie, what the hell are you doing? What? Get your ass back up in the house, bitch. Okay? Mind you, look. When Winter came over to the house, that little boy had just had a nightmare about Twisty. She brought him a Twisty doll. I don't want that in my house, bitch. Listen, come on. Y'all gotta stop. Stop with this bullshit. But, the dude comes around and was like, hey, what you doing looking at my house? What you want? And she just runs away and all that stuff. And I'm just like, Allie, you got to do better, okay? Um, at one point, um, back at the restaurant, Ivy is going on, I guess, break and leaving this other guy, Roger, I believe his name is. He's gonna be in charge, okay? And he's saying all this stuff. I'm gonna be in charge and you gotta do this, and that means you, Pedro, no speaking Spanish up in here and all this stuff. You leave that shit to when you at home. And he was just being real fucking rude and nasty and racist and prejudiced and all that shit to him. And, just talking reckless out his throat. And he didn't give a damn that Ivy was still there. So Ivy had to come between them because Pedro was about to stab his ass because he came at him. All right. And, they broke that up. They go home. They realize that Oz is not in the house. Then Winter comes over and was like, oh, I'm just getting his coat because he's next door with the neighbors. I said, hold the. Winter should have been fired right then and there. Winter should have been fired right then and there, okay? You do not take my child somewhere where I did not tell you to take them, okay? And then you damn sure don't take them to no people that I don't fucking know, all right? You asked me first. I have to get to know these people to see if they're comfortable enough to be around my kid, or I feel comfortable for them to be around my kid. Girl, hell no. Then, of course, Allie, she's already paranoid as shit. She running over there trying to see what's going on because she already don't give a fucking trust them people. I said, stay with that fucking first notion, okay? He's over there in his little mask and stuff, and he's a beekeeper with the honeybees, honeycombs, and all this stuff. It was like, they're not, she was like, oh my God, Oz, get from over there. You don't know if you're allergic to that. Stop it, which is true, that's precaution. And it was like, well, they don't sting. Well, how the fuck you know that they don't sting? And then all of a sudden, the camera zooms in on the honeycomb, which are all the holes in it. And remember, last week when Allie was in the doctor's office at the therapist. She couldn't stand looking at that coral because of the holes that was in there. She has a phobia to those type of holes or whatever. I understand because when you get it's making my skin crawl right about now. Ugh. It's just the way that they did it, okay? Why is they doing this to me? But anyway, I get it, and they was like, is everything okay? Does she need to get out the sun and all this stuff? And, he's talking about what he does. And, all of a sudden, the girl, she's like, I need to go inside to get some lemonade. Do you want some lemonade? Okay, gotta get out the sun. And then they go inside to the house and, they start talking about stuff. She making a lemonade, and I was waiting for a goddamn Beyonce reference, because no fucking lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. She was like, I can't even make this without even thinking about Beyonce and Lemonade, And I was like, I understand, but girl, stop. Okay. I saw the poster for this, and I saw the bees in the beehive. And then on the commercial preview or whatever for the little promo 15-second stuff, you saw the little beehive and you saw the dripping and all this shit. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie. And then it's called Coat. Okay, y'all already know how they say the beehive and the stands, and y'all go the fuck in. I was like, oh, Ryan, what you trying to do? Cause then when he was out there, I know it ain't got nothing. I said, but you can look at it any way you want to. Cause then all of a sudden, when they was out there with the beehive and the honeycombs and all that shit, he was talking about the beehives and how they a fucking unit. Okay, they go after one head, they follow the instructions of the head. I said, bitch, that is what the beehive do. I mean, it's internal conflict sometimes, but in all retrospect, that's what the fuck Beyonce Queen B. I said, stop it, stop making us think this shit. Because then you could think about that with all fucking stand groups, but it's just so happened that, hers is called the Beehive especially, and then, also Lil Kim's Beehive too, okay, with the B-E-E and then B-E-Y. Girl, it's a lie. I'm sitting here like I shouldn't be putting this shit together like this, but see, Ryan, you making us think that. Bitch, I know I'm not the only one who was thinking that shit, especially after that Beehive Lemonade reference came up. I said, girl, whatever. So then they started, just like typical white people, and I'm saying some of y'all because y'all know a lot of y'all just start talking. I don't like to generalize, but my experience, y'all just start talking. And y'all will give y'all whole life story to a stranger. And that's exactly what they did. Okay? Saying where they come from, and they got the house because the owner, they got a deal on the house. And I guess the owner didn't gave him a big deal because a good deal because of the fact that a murder happened and the chains basically were renters. So they, Allie and them found that out. And then come to find out that dude is really gay, okay? And I was like, by the time we turned 35, we came up with this pact saying if we're not married, we'll get married to each other. He gets to go do whatever he wants to do at once a week, whatever. And then she talking about how, she's sensitive to the sun because she has skin cancer, she's in remission and all this stuff. And the way that she looks, she just gives me off this I'm a creep type of face, okay? And not to be trusted. All right. So when they was divulging all this information to them, Allie and Ivy looking like, And next thing you know, they was like, girl, we gotta go. Cause it was like, what about you? No, bitch, we gotta fucking go. They leaving now. Allie sees the remnants of the smiley face that was in the blood on the door and see the blood on the floor. And that's when she started asking questions about how they get the house and how do they feel so comfortable moving in so quickly and all this stuff. So that was that. Then you got, they back at the house. Allie and Ivy, they having a conversation, talking about everything that's been happening. Then little Oz come in there. He's scared to stay in his bed. He want to sleep in there with them. So Ivy was like, I mean, it's a California king, so you can come on through. Let's go. And right at that moment, when they was about to have you notice when Ivy gets the phone call that the alarm system was tricked at her job, and she was about to get up and go. Oz didn't want her to go. He was like, oh my God, so you're going to leave? But then when Allie was like, okay, I'll just do it, he didn't really protest for Allie. So I'm thinking, is Ivy really the birth mom? Like, I want to ask that. Ivy wears glasses, Oz wear glasses. I mean, it's just, I'm trying to put two and two, little blonde hair, something like that. So that struck me as something. But, of course, Allie take her ass down there. I said, Allie, you should have stayed the fuck home. But then again, you probably would have freaked the fuck out if you was at home or not. Okay? They go there. She told her, if you see something like a break-in, call the cops. You know what to do. She was like, I know. She get there, the alarm is going off. And the whole time that the alarm is going off, I said, well, bitch, how long has this alarm been going off before y'all pulled up? Because ain't no cops that came. This is a faulty ass fucking alarm system. No cops came out there or nothing, bitch. If we got an alarm on our house, okay? And if you even take too long to turn that bitch off, it's gonna real fucking loud. And we get a call from ADT, okay? And then if we get a call from them, they already got a fucking cops coming out here. And I'm sitting out like, damn. That's the quickest they ever be coming out here to the hood for real. But I'm sitting here like, how come the cops ain't come out here and do something and look at? It was just confusing to me. She turned the alarm off. It was little Oz' birthday. That was the code. And Allie noticed that in the meat locker something is up. The door was open. The lights won't come on. So she goes in there. And then before we see anything, I think she did see a little clown or some shit. But she see like fresh blood on the floor. And then we don't see a body in there, but then when she notices like fresh blood on the floor, we see Roger, that cook that was being a bitch to Pedro. He's hanging there. Now, at first, I really thought that, that was fake as fuck. She was having a delusion, and come to find out, somebody really did kill him, and now Allie is putting that on herself because Ivy, I guess a couple of days later, brings the therapist by the house. And of course, Allie is in her feelings over that, and he's trying to talk to her and all that shit. And Allie was like, I killed him. I'm the one that killed Roger because, when I found him, he was actually still alive. And then they play back what happened. She was trying to get him off that hook, and then all the blood just started coming out his mouth on. Bitch, I would have left right then and there. I said, you know what? This is a little much. I'm just going to go, okay? Can't do it, okay? And then all that blood just came out and spilled on her head and shit. Bitch, she crazy as fuck already. It's just a lot. That is a goddamn lot, okay? They're all gonna laugh at you. That's what reminded me of, okay? The way the blood just spilled on the bed out his mouth. Bitch, and if you got that reference, put it down in the comments, okay? Classic movie. Did all of that. And basically, while she's talking to the therapist, she reveals to him that she got a gun. She went next door to Megan and oh boy, and they got a fucking vault full of like cameras, secret cameras, little cameras, big cameras, um, big guns, little guns, all type of guns, knives and stuff like that. And Ali really took a gun from him. He was like, I got a gun when Obama got in office because I didn't know if he was gonna start trying to take away our Second Amendment right. I said, you know what? This what irks me, because you are a gay man and you are on this stuff. Whatever. Y'all and y'all guns. Nowhere has anybody has ever said. Hillary never said it. Obama never said that they was gonna take and try to abolish the fucking Second Amendment, the rights to bear arms, bitch. Like, come on, stop being so fucking stupid, you Republican ass bitches. Okay, quit twisting shit to mean something that is not, so y'all can be angry just because. But it's just playing on the fact that she's scared and all this shit. And they did give her some medicine, but she ain't want to take it. She ain't want to take it. Back to Allie, she was like, "Is this some of y'all liberal bullshit?" When he was like, "I said so." You didn't vote for Hillary, you didn't vote for Trump, but you did vote for Jill Stein, so I get it. And he talking to her. We found out that the main suspect for Roger's murder is Pedro, okay? And not Allie, but Ivy is over there trying to take up so hard for her. And then eventually, when they see him later, it was like, people was coming to my house, talking to my family and all this stuff. And it's like, I didn't do anything. You like, I didn't do nothing. She was like, everybody that works here is family. And I know you didn't do anything. And then dude gonna have the nerve to ask, do he have his papers? Is he an immigrant? What's his immigrant status? I said, what the fuck? Okay, dude was like, I was born in fucking San Diego. Okay, I'm an American. That's what Ivy said too. He's an American. That's his immigration status, okay? I said, that don't make no fucking sense. And we got winter at the house, and we see, before winter, when all this shit is over with, Ivy goes back. Ivy said she had to take out a second mortgage on the house just to get this order of meat back in because all that meat got fucked up and contaminated with the dead body up in there. That's understandable. I get it. So Allie is at home getting gates and stuff installed, okay? Because the therapist did tell Ivy, I will take a watch her because she's becoming like the early stages of having agoraphobia, scared to come outside. And so next thing you know, somebody's knocking on the door. She gets a knife passed behind her arm back, and it's fucking Kai. He was like, can I come in? I don't know what to call you, ma'am or miss, because everybody want to be so sensitive and politically correct these days. I said, you damn right, bitch. And he was like, I just want to talk to you and have you run vote for me or whatever to become councilman. It was like, oh, so you the person who threw hot latte on my wife and me, you want to say something? Oh, we all make mistakes in our life that we want to be forgiven for, but that shouldn't change something. But let me ask you this. When was the last time that you wasn't scared and all this shit? He gives this little speech, and it's very what's going on now, trying to play on the fears of people. And that is what the theme of this whole show is about, okay? Playing on the logical and illogical fears of people been having since election started, since the campaign started, okay? We running on this stuff of fear of immigration, of, I guess Mexicans coming in and they're the only immigrants that's illegal, not realizing that there are a lot of illegal immigrants from a lot of nations, but we're just going to focus on the Mexicans on this one, so stupid. And they're the criminals, they're the rapists, so let's show that, okay? Let's put this and show that what he's saying, Trump, is correct, all right? Let's play on these fears and make it seem as though we have to protect ourselves from these people. And you have Mexicans and brown people living in fear because either they're going to be picked up by ICE and questioned about their immigration status, and they probably ain't even fucking Mexicans or whatever, but they only doing it because of the color of their skin and because of this whole thing that's been going on that's been amplified by fucking Trump. Okay, I love the fact when Ali said, "No, bitch, I'm trying to build bridges. You go build your own goddamn wall." And then you want me to vote for you and all this shit, and you bamming all and grabbing grabbing on my stuff and you being all evil and shit like that. I was like, girl, Allie, you should have just been close to the goddamn door. You gave him too fucking much. See, I love what I see what you doing, Ryan. I see what you doing playing on this shit, bitch. I'm sitting here like, girl, I see what you're doing with this election shit. You playing on all the stupid fears, all the stupid rhetoric that goes on in that been running in this campaign and that, you know, Trump supporters took and ran with and twist, you know? So I'm liking it. And all of a sudden, you know, winter comes over and Oz is in the bed. They finally put him down. And, you know, he was like, do I have to tuck you in all that lame shit? He was like, no. But let me tell you something. I've been having dreams. How can I know if I'm awake or asleep? He was like, all you gotta do is ask if you're asleep or not. You know, are you awake or not? She was like, okay. And so she comes downstairs. She see Allie sitting there. She's talking about having to take this medicine, but she don't really want to. And then, you know, Winter was like, you can do other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like wine in the bath or something, bath salt. I said, girl, I'm thinking you finna say, smoke a blunt. Okay, I'm really saying like, girl, just go get you some weed or something. That's natural. Okay, if you don't want no chemicals and stuff, that's natural. You know, smoke a blunt. You know, just mellow the fuck out, bitch. But then again, it probably make her ass more fucking paranoid. So Winter goes upstairs and she pouring. I'm looking at the bottle. I'm trying to see if the bottle is some toxic shit or whatever, some voodoo shit, bitch. Because I'm just, you know, Winter is evil. Winter, I guess they're trying to show that it's evil on both sides because, you know, when the election happened, people couldn't stand Hillary and people couldn't stand Trump. And even, you know, people sided with Hillary because they couldn't stand Trump and they didn't want to see him. You know, so it's like that. That's what I'm getting from Winter. Like, girl, I'm trying to put this together, but she fixing the bath water. Allie come up there like, girl, you ain't have to do this. And next thing you know, Winter was like, it's kind of hot up in here. And she pulls her jacket off. I said, Winter, what you doing? What are you doing? So she's like, she gets in the tub and then she comes back and she was like, I want to, don't worry too much about it. Don't think too much about it. How is it? Okay. Next thing you know, she tell her to sit up, and then she's washing her back, and then she just goes into this deep like trance, and she was like, "How does this feel? It feels amazing." Next thing you know, it's like she was hypnotized by the smells and aroma and what she was doing. Cause Ivy Winter went from rubbing the back to rubbing the front, and then when Allie snapped out of it, she was like, "Girl." What goes on between me and you up in this bitch, I don't have to fucking know, okay? I mean, if you don't want your wife to know that you're not taking your medication, you can do this shit, and we ain't gotta do nothing else, okay? She don't have to know what we finna go down. Bitch, Winter went in, they was about to kiss, and then the lights went out. I said, say it about a fucking blackout. Bitch, of course this gonna play on Allie's fucking fears, okay? Oh my god, what's going on, what's going on? Ozzy. I was like, Ozzy up in the bed, sleep, bitch, what you talking, okay? When the lights went out, they go to Ozzy's room, and there is a clown coming out the goddamn closet, bitch. He was like, oh my god, am I awake? And then he was like, you're asleep. He said, cool, and went right back to sleep. I said, and at this moment, bitch, I was over. I'm sitting here like, let me pay close attention because I ain't got time to be rewinding because I'm up here jumping a little bit like, oh no, not the baby. Because, you know, he already scared that they know that he saw them and all this shit. Allie trying to get the lights and cameras and stuff, candles going out. They trying to figure out what's going on. And then dude from next door coming over where you got conspiracy theories. That's what it is too, okay? He come over talking about some eight states just went dark at the same time as terrorism, okay? They don't know if it's the Russians, the Somalians, they don't know if it's ISIS, we don't know this. You know, take these candles. It's made from my beeswax, right? It's organic, it can last for the next couple of days, you know, before the riots, while the riots, wear off and they come to your house and all this shit, taking your stuff. I said, why are you doing this stuff? Winter said, fuck this shit, I'm finna go. I gotta go protect my shit. And I was like, you don't need to go up in this shit. I need you. I need you. She said, bitch, it ain't always about you. I like to fucking die. Now at this moment, you know, Allie had called Ivy to let her know what was up and all this shit. She panicking. Pedro up in there. Ivy told him to take this box over to the house and make sure that she was okay. So She looking, and that time when she opened up that bathroom, I had to rewind it to see because I wasn't paying attention when she actually opened up the door. I heard what was said. It was like a, I said, "Oh shit, was somebody there?" But nobody was there. But bitch, you had me on my toes. I must have jumped like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And then she looking out the window and all this stuff. She go down there, turn off the alarm and shit, and it's a fucking clown up there. Bitch, that clown blew that candle out. I said, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? She go get the gun. Somebody is at the door. Ozzy is there. And when she opens up the door, bitch, she shoots the gun, and it's nobody but Pedro coming in for help her. So once again, they're gonna, I bet you next week they take this narrative and try to flip it. Even if Allie tells the truth that, she accidentally shot him because she thought he was, somebody else because of her paranoia. I bet you they try to flip it and make it seem, once again, another Mexican has tried to fucking, attack a white person. Girl, and a white lady at that. Y'all know this episode was good to me because this is a long ass review. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see y'all later.